Hey, Summerhill Cinema 700 here with my Blu-ray news video number 7. Um, some pretty cool releases to talk about coming out in the next few months, so let's just get right into it. Starting out, this isn't any really new news. I think I talked about this in my previous video, but Scream Factory is releasing the 1986 slasher film April Fool's Day, and that's available for pre-order now on Amazon, so some cool news there with that. Out of print alert. So we have 2 films from Blue Underground which are going out of print. Venom, the limited edition version, and Machine Gun McCain. Blu-rays will be gone for good soon. Our distributor has less than 50 units of each in stock. So Machine Gun McCain and Venom from Blue Underground are going out of print. So if you want to get those, get them as soon as you can. Let's see what else we have here. I got a few new titles coming from Mill Creek. Let's see what we got here. We have Fit to Kill, Hard Hunted, some double pack with The Contractor and The Fan, and a couple other movies that I have no idea what they are. So a few new titles from Mill Creek coming out soon. From the Warner Archive collection, we have 2 on a Guillotine, 1965. We have some new title release announcements from Vinegar Syndrome. These are actually the January release titles, so this is kind of older news. I think these are available now. We have Flesh Eating Mothers. We have 1001 Erotic Nights. And we have Zombie Island Massacre. That one looks cool. That's like an 80s slasher film. I'd never really heard of that one before, but I watched a couple of trailers and stuff, and it looks pretty cool. So Zombie Island Massacre was really cool from Vinegar Syndrome. Another, we got a title from Kino Lorber's, a 2-pack. We have Sweeney and Sweeney 2. I've heard of them, but I'm not that familiar with those films, but that's a 2-pack from Kino. Now here's some really, really cool news. You probably saw from the thumbnail. Kino Lorber is going to be releasing Cannibal Apocalypse, aka Invasion of the Flesh Hunters, and Cannibals in the Streets is also known as. A lot of people have been waiting for this one to come out on Blu-ray, including myself. I've never seen this film, but it's on my top to watch list. It's going to have a new 4K restoration as well, a new audio commentary, like a documentary, lots of trailers, video tour of filming locations, just and reversible art. Oh man, this is going to be the ultimate release of this film. So Cannibal Apocalypse finally coming to Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, March 17th. Super excited for that one. And I'm not the only one that is really excited for that. A lot of people are talking about it online right now. So Cannibal Apocalypse coming to Blu-ray from Kino in March. Very exciting. We also got some releases here from Arrow Video coming soon. We have Beyond the Door, The Passion of Darkly Noon, and then we have this multiple movie pack, the Jodorowsky collection here on Blu-ray. So I'm not really familiar with any of these films. I think I've heard of The Passion of Darkly Noon, but I don't know anything about it. And Beyond the Door, I don't know any. I've never heard of that one. Looks cool though. So those are coming from Arrow Video. And when are those ones coming out? It doesn't say. Anyways, those are coming soon. A couple titles coming soon from Scorpion releasing too. We have these ones aren't official yet, but it's hinted because people were getting some like cards in their releases from Scorpion that showed the Delta Force, also the Mechanic, Charles Bronson film, and Death Warrant, the Jean-Claude Van Damme film. So those haven't been announced yet, but those are likely coming from Scorpion soon. We also have Lone Wolf McQuade, which is official. That's coming out from Scorpion releasing, aka Code Red. And you can pre-order that one on RoninFlix.com. Speaking of Ronin Flix, actually they had a sale just about a week ago, a whole bunch of their titles were like almost 50% off, so I ordered quite a few of those. So I got a nice shipment of Ronin flicks coming soon, and I've never ordered them from them before, so very excited about that. That'll be my next Blu-ray update, most likely. Now, this is some really cool news too. Apparently, Buddy Cooper, who did the film The Mutilator, as you all know, is planning on doing a sequel to that film, The Mutilator 2, and he actually released the artwork. So that's very, very exciting. Can you believe that? The Mutilator 2 coming out in the 21st century. How cool is that? Hopefully it lives up to the original. That's all I'm going to say. Deathstalker and Deathstalker 2 double feature from Scream Factory, which was previously went out of print, is back in stock on exclusive to shoutfactory.com, limited to 1,000 units. Again, that's Deathstalker, Deathstalker 2, a couple cheesy sword and sorcery films. Another really cool piece of news here from Scream Factory. They're releasing a collector's edition of Escape from LA, and the artwork looks absolutely awesome. Similar to the artwork on the Escape from New York release, which is definitely one of my favorite Scream Factory releases. I actually rewatched that release a few days ago, and I hadn't watched Escape from New York in, 4 years or something. It's one of my favorite movies, so very cool that they're releasing Escape from LA. Not as big of a fan of that one as I am, of course, of Escape from New York. I don't think a lot of people are, but it's still a fun movie. I love the sequence with Snake and Peter Fonda surfing that tsunami. I always love that scene. A couple Hammer films coming from Scream Factory. We have The Curse of the Werewolf. We have The Spider as well. Let's see what we have here. And we also have Shatter from Scream Factory. A couple titles too from Kino here. We have Superdome, and actually that's the only one. Severin Films is releasing, has a couple more releases coming too. We have The Astrologer, which is it says from the director of The Exterminator, so I guess James Glickenhaus. Suicide Cult, Night of Open Sex. Holy fuck, what's that? And Cries of Pleasure. Those must be some X-rated films right there. Let's see what we have here. Sorry, I'm reading as I kind of go along. I've saved the stuff that I want to talk about. Coming from Indicator, we have Hammer Volume 5. Another film box set from Indicator. Has the Scarlet Blade, the Brigand and Kindard, no, I can't pronounce that one. Visa to Canton, The Pirates of Blood River. And I've seen The Pirates of Blood River. I can't remember a lot about it, but I watched it. I got the DVD from Twilight Time. Pretty cool film. Just a few more things here to talk about quickly, and we'll wrap this video up. Another one from Kino, we have The Runner Stumbles, Dick Van Dyke film. And what else do we have here? Features reveal for the upcoming Scream Factory edition of My Bloody Valentine. We have a new 4K scan from the original camera negative. An interview with the director. We have tons of interviews of the actors, actresses, all that. Lots of interviews. Broken Hearts and Broken Bones, an interview of special makeup effects designer Tom Berman. We have a look at the difference between the theatrical and the uncut version of the film. Original TV spots, radio spots, still gallery. And then disc 2 is going to be the uncut version. And apparently this is the best that the uncut version's ever looked. And it's a 4K scan of that as well. And all the kill scenes that they had to redo for the film have been also given the 4K scan treatment. So this is apparently the best release of My Bloody Valentine ever. And it probably will be the best release ever. This looks absolutely fantastic. Vinegar Syndrome, some other releases coming soon. We have Extro 3, Watch the Skies, Hollywood Horror House, Public Affairs, and those are the upcoming, I believe, February releases or whatnot. And last but not least, we'll just talk about the upcoming features on the Pet Sematary 2 Blu-ray. We have, again, a 4K scan. We have a new audio commentary for the director, interview of actors and actresses, And just a ton of special features for the Pet Sematary 2, which is really cool because the previous release on DVD I don't think had any special features. And I lied there. That's not the last thing. The last thing we'll talk about quickly here is some other news from Kino Lorber. Kino Lorber Studio Classics has linked a new deal with Universal for around 200 titles, ranging from 1916 to 2016. So we can expect a lot coming out from Kino. So that's my Blu-ray news video number 7, I believe I said. Let me know what you think of these releases. Definitely some exciting stuff coming up, of course, with that My Bloody Valentine release. We got The House by the Cemetery coming soon from Blue Underground. We also have, of course, Pet Sematary 2, Escape from LA. Lots of cool stuff coming. So stay tuned and let me know which of these releases you're most excited about. All right, we'll catch you next time. Take care.